Hey guys, Dean with Manful Yoga, teaming up today with Yield Fitness to bring you a great yoga workout. This is going to be a high intensity workout. It's not intended to be restorative. This is going to be similar to a cross training or a CrossFit or whatever kind of workout you're used to that's high intensity, that gets your whole body working. A lot of core involved, a lot of technique. Listen closely. We're going to start off on our hands and knees on the ground in cat-cow. So this is a great pose to work on lengthening and contracting the spine. On the inhale, your chest comes forward, your butt comes up, back arches, look slightly up. As you exhale, press into your hands, round your back, bring your head toward your butt under your body, and relax your neck, which is looking down at your belly button. Inhale, back up, bring your chest forward, butt comes up and back. Inner elbows facing forward in your arms, hands nice and engaged. Exhale, round your back, bring your head down to look at your belly button. Round your back, press up through your arms, separate your shoulder blades. Inhale, come back up. Lengthening your breath here, so making your breath as long as possible, making this movement slow and gradual. And then exhale, push all the air out. Bring your head to look down. Round your back, feel your shoulder blades separate. 2 more of these on your own breath, on your own pace. Make sure that you're getting as much range of motion as possible here, as much extension. 1 more. And relax your neck. And then bring it back up to neutral. So your spine should be parallel to the ground. Bring your knees a little bit closer together. About hip width distance, which is about 2 fists. So put both fists between your hands. That's the distance. Hands straight under your shoulders. Index fingers facing straight forward. Thumbs facing one another. Middle fingers pointing out to the corners of your mat. So you've got a nice wide grip here. Kick your right foot back, reach your left hand up, lift your belly button up 2 inches, look down straight at the ground. Straight line from your fingertips to your heel. Big inhale here, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow under your body. Squeeze your knee into your elbow. Lift back up. And then exhale, bring it over to the side for an awkward airplane. Right foot comes over to the right, left hand over to the left. Core engages, bring it back to center. And knee to elbow, squeeze it in tight. So this is warming up your spine. This is working on your balance out to the side. So when you start getting up on one leg, you're going to be able to do this. Your core is going to know what to do. Squeeze it back into your knee to elbow. Back out. Over to the side. Back to center. And then lower down, switch arms, switch legs. Make sure that your index fingers are facing straight forward. Fingers spread wide, so you've got this big grip on the ground. Right hand forward, left foot back. Lift your belly button up, neck long, shoulders away from your head. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Bring it back up. And over to the side. Right hand over, left foot over. Keep your core strong. Toes reaching toward your face. Inhale back to center. Knee to elbow under your body. Round your back. Squeeze your elbow in tight to your knee. Keep your hands strong. Lift back up. Over to the side. Core engaged here. Body is a flat line. Bring it back to center. And back in. Round your back. Tuck your chin. And then inhale back up. Back over to the side. Back to center. And then lower your right hand down. Lower your left hand down. Walk your hands out. Get your hands feeling back to normal. Arms relaxing again. And then from here we're taking it straight up into a plank. So this is going to be the most technique heavy plank that you've probably ever done. Make sure that your index fingers are facing straight forward. Bring your shoulders right over your hands. Neck long. So your head is away from your shoulders. Thighs engaged tight, so squeeze your legs. We're going to make this about your legs too, so you're actually warming up your legs. And then squeeze your hands toward your feet. And then pull your feet toward your hands. And at the same time, pull your feet in towards one another. So everything is squeezing in toward the middle. I'm shaking now because I'm working hard. Alright? I'm not being lazy in this plank. Grab the ground with your fingertips. Warm up your forearms. So you're squeezing all of your muscles right now.
You can even make your lats engage here by turning your biceps to face forward and kind of wrapping around with your arms so you feel your lats engage. A little turn here to pull forward, just like you're doing a pull-up almost. Keep your core engaged, belly button lifted. Hold it for 5 more breaths. And instead of breathing heavily, breathe nice and consistently, in and out through the nose. You're doing your best to prevent your fight or flight reflexes from occurring. That's going to help you stay under control. It's going to help you hold these exercises for a longer time. 1 more breath here. And then take it back almost to a down dog, but not all the way. Take your elbows down an inch off the ground, bend your knees toward the ground. Elbows and knees are an inch off the ground. Elbows squeezing in towards one another so that you're warming up your lats again. Chest pulling forward, core engaged. It's called turbo dog. And then straight, you come up into a down dog briefly. Take 1 breath here. Push all the air out. And then exhale, bring it back, turbo dog. Elbow an inch off the ground. Knees an inch off the ground, core strong. Elbows pulling towards one another. Back flat. One more. Back to down dog. Take a couple breaths here. Reach your chest back toward your thighs. Keep your fingers engaged by pressing down through the ball mounds of your fingers. So instead of pressing down through your wrist, press down through your fingers. Next exhale, take it back down to turbo dog. Elbows an inch off the ground, knees an inch off the ground, neck long. So head away from your shoulders, elbows squeezing in towards one another. You can even squeeze your legs in towards one another, squeeze your feet in towards one another so that you're engaging your inner thigh muscles, these adductors, right? 1 more breath so you can go a little bit lower. And then take it back to down dog. All right, from here we're walking straight up. Walk your feet up, come to the top of the mat. Take a forward fold, relax your head and neck. Let your knees relax so that your chest can touch your thighs. Let your neck relax so that you're looking behind you. Hands can just flop on the ground. Or if you want, bring your right hand to your left elbow, left hand to right elbow, and relax. So let your lower back get really long here. And the way that's going to happen is bending your knees, allowing your chest to get as close to your thighs as possible. So really closing off any space between your thighs and your chest here. Breathing deeply in and out through the nose. And bring your hands to your shins. Reach up halfway. So bring your chest forward. Look down straight at the ground. Lengthen your back. You're going to feel stretching in your low back, in your hamstrings, and your core is engaged. And then relax. Take another forward fold. Relax your head and neck. Look behind you. Inhale up to a flat back. Shoulders away from your head. Hands into your shins. Core engaging. And you can squeeze your shoulder blades together a little bit to pull your chest up a little bit higher. Get a little bit more of a stretch. Forward fold. Relax your head and neck, chest touching thighs, knees relaxed. 1 more time, half lift, hands to shins. You can even press your hands into your shins here to help lengthen a little bit. Bring your shoulders away from your head, neck long, and then forward fold. Relax the head and neck. Now bring it all the way up, press down deep to your heels. Bring your arms out to the side, reach all the way up, palms touch overhead. And then release, bring your hands back to center. All right, so getting warmed up, ready to go to the next part of this. So you got the thighs warmed up, did a lot of stuff with lats, a lot of stuff with core, so you know what to engage, you know what to do for the rest of the workout. Shoulders relaxed away from your head, core engaged, pelvis slightly tilted so that your butt is slightly under your body. You've got a flat back, and keep your knees slightly bent. Never lock out your knees. All right, bring your arms overhead. And then sit down, take it into chair pose. So chair pose is just what it sounds like. It's a squat, but it's a lot harder than a squat. Keep your core engaged. It's a feel just like you're doing a plank. Reach your arms up high, but keep your ribs in toward one another. Not puffing your chest out. You're not Superman yet. Biceps face upward. Your fingers are turning so that your hands face back. Palms facing backward. Sit down 3 more inches. Take the weight to your heels so that you can see your toes when you look down. Squeeze your knees together. You're making a lightning bolt shape with your body, so straight lines. Keep your core engaged, keep your back flat. We're here for 5 more breaths. So again, this should feel just like you're doing a plank. Reaching your arms up, flexibility coming from your shoulders, not from your chest, not from your back arching. Reach your arms up a little bit higher, hold it for 3. Sit down 2 more inches. 2. And 1. Take a forward fold. Relax your head and neck. Feel your spine grow long. Let your core relax after doing that. Inhale up to a half lift. Chest forward. And then lower your hands down. Step your left foot to the back of the mat. So big lunge all the way to the back. And then take your left knee down. Untuck the back foot. Crunch your core up just like you're doing a crunch. So really compress. Press down through your right heel. Bring your arms straight up overhead. Shoulders relax. Straight line from your pubic bone all the way up to your head. So you're not letting your back arch at all. Bringing your butt under your body. Glutes are relaxed though. Core engaged. Pressing up to your right foot. Pulling your left hip forward so that you're really working on the hip flexor. And then again, arms are straight up. Biceps facing backward. So you're wrapping your arms around. Internally rotating your arms so that you feel your lats. You feel all those pull muscles starting to work. Chin up away from the chest, and shoulders relaxed. So there should be some space between your head, your neck, and your arms. And then take a twist. Bring your left hand forward. Reach the right hand back. Relax the shoulders. Lift your head up. Keep your knee right over your ankle and your front foot. And really keep your core engaged here. So draw your butt under your body. That little crunch, that little pelvic tilt so that your core is engaged. Lower back is long. Reach up with your right hand. It's probably a little bit too low. And then reach it back. Reach your left hand forward another 2 inches. Press down through your right heel. And then bring your hands back to center. Lower your hands down. Tuck the back toes, straighten the back leg. Dig down to your right heel. Straighten the back leg. Pull your right hip back and your left hip forward so that your hips are even. And then bring your chest off your thighs. Come to balance just on your fingertips here. Try and make a straight line from your left heel all the way up to your head. So your neck, you're not crunching down, you're not looking up. Right in line with the rest of your spine. Knee over ankle, and then bring your toes off the ground. So that you're just on the ball of your feet and your heel. You're forcing your hamstring to really engage here. And then take your left hand down. Keep your hips even, so right hip's going to drop, left hip is going to lift just a little bit, and then reach your right hand straight up, stacking your right arm on top of your left arm. Squeeze your legs toward one another for an even more of a workout here. So really engaging your inner muscles here, neck long, looking straight up at your right hand so that you're working out your neck muscles. Keeping your core strong. Take your hand down, lower your back knee down, walk your right foot forward, untuck your back foot, shift your hips back, knee right under the hips, and then straighten the right leg almost all the way. Keep a slight bend to that leg, reach your toes toward your face, pull your right hip back, left hip forward. You can relax on your fingertips, on your fists, or if you want to plant your hands down all the way. From here, pull your chest forward. Relax on the exhale, reach your chest toward your toes. And really drag this right hip back. You should feel a stretch in your lower back, in your hamstring, and in your calf. So you're reaching your toes back to engage the calf, and you're pulling your hip back so you feel that stretch in your low back. breath here. Try and relax. And then bring your ankle back under your knee in your front foot. Tuck your back toe, straighten your back leg. Step your left foot up to meet the right foot. Take a forward fold, relax your head and neck. Inhale up to a flat back, spine long. So this system of forward folding and half lift resets your spine. Really like doing it. And relax, back down, forward fold. Set your right foot all the way to the back. Take your knee down, untuck the back foot. Bring your butt under your body, engage your core just like you were doing a crunch. Press down through your left heel, bring your arms straight up overhead. Relax the shoulders once you get there. Again, some space between your head, your shoulders, and your arms. Biceps facing back, and squeeze your right hip forward. Keep a straight line from your pubic bone up to your shoulders, all the way up to your head, and then even to your fingertips. Palms facing back so that you're rotating, so that you're working the lats. Shoulders relaxed. And then take the twist. Right hand comes forward, left hand comes back. Hips stay facing forward, but now your torso starts to face the left side. So we're going to look at this beautiful Mustang. Reach your right hand forward, left hand back 2 more inches. Core really engaged. It's actually even more important to keep your core engaged when you're in this twist, because you tend to take it out and do this. So keep your butt under your body, keep your core engaged. Keep that stretch happening in your right hip flexor, and work on this twist to open up your torso. And bring your hands back to center, lower your hands down. Frame your front foot, dig down through your left heel, tuck the back toes, straighten the back leg. Right hip comes forward, left hip comes back. Chest is off the thighs, and then come to balance just on your feet. Keep your back engaged, keep your back in line with your back leg. Back leg is straight, so squeeze this right quad really tight here. Keep your neck in line with the rest of your back. Slight tilting of the pelvis so your core is engaged. Spine is long. So most of the time, if you're a relatively sedentary person, if you have an office job, you probably have a lot of issues with your lower back. So lengthen it out, get your core engaged. That's going to help. And then plant your right hand down. Squeeze your feet toward one another, and then lift your left hand straight up. Left arm stacking on right arm, shoulders away from your head. Lift the right hip slightly, lower the left hip slightly. Don't sacrifice the positioning of your hips to open up your chest as much as you can. Much more important that you stay in good form in your lower body than it is that you open up and reach the right wall with your left hand. And then lower your left hand down, take your right knee down, untuck the back foot, walk your left foot forward, flex your toes toward your face, pull your left hip back, pull your right hip forward, so you're evening out your hips. Reach your toes straight up the sky, point the toes toward you, flex, and then reach your chest forward. And then relax, forward fold here.
Thanks for joining me for this workout today. Make sure you subscribe. We put out lots of videos like this on a very regular basis. And to get full access to all of my workouts, my programs, tutorials, and more, head to manfulyoga.com, sign up for a 7-day trial. It's just $1. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you on the next video.